All right, family, what's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all hear me all right? How's the mix? What's going on, people? Welcome to Giraffeballz. I'm playing with the mix right now. Because, oh, there we go. Ha ha ha. Much better. Wow. There we go. All right. Much better. Let's see. All right. What's up, Unique? Who in here with me? Leo Dixon was cracking. Gator, 40 TV, Dixon Boys. We finna get it cracking. We gonna give it a couple more minutes. You hit our lucky 13 and off we go. Let's see. Did everybody bring somebody? Who brought somebody? Who told somebody? Anybody telling people? Anybody telling people about how you spending your time with your uncle on the weekend? You should. Well, let me see. All right, I ain't really that high, but I'm avoiding this ball like it's hot. Do y'all see that? That's ignorant. Oh, look at the power. It is in my hand. All right. Let's invite some folks from the Grown Folks channel. Facebook, nigga. Let's see. Okay. Sterling, what's up? I tell everybody I know it's a Giles. What's going on? Here we go. Let me bring it on around. Let y'all enjoy it wherever you go. That's right. Right. What's going on, people? Yes, Brother Kenneth, that is Jimmy John's hat. I collect hats, bro. If I like a hat, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I got to get it if I like it. Oh, the weed is coming. The weed is never far. It's never far. There go the grinder right there. Tonight's show is being brought to you by Pineapple Express. Yes, the good shit. Pineapple Express. Oh my God, just the sticky icky, the gooey ooey, the love. Crap. Ain't giving all these new technologies to the Negroes. What are they gonna do? Oh, you can't even read that. Well, at any rate, let's get to grinding and talking. And oh, Gators on the blue cookies. Okay, what's up with that? We'll check that strain out together. 40 TV. Saw you on Comics Unleashed and Comic View Clips. I forgot that was you. You a funny motherfucker. Thank you, 40, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. I've been at this for a little bit. Yeah. And here goes. We're going to talk about some naked truth and success. And I'm going to get naked, so to speak, with regard to my honesty about my own success, my own accomplishments, you know, what they have meant to what those accomplishments have meant to me and other people. Then they're not Katie. What's going on, brother? What time is it? Let me know what time it is where you are. We just getting started. I'm just easing into it. But we did start exactly on time. Something I'm really trying to get better at doing. You know what? We're going to turn off the magic orb. Okay. Jim01, Jeff, I was watching Girlfriends reruns on BET and caught you on there, Chi-Town Stand Up. Oh, that's right. I did that. Yeah, I did Girlfriends. One was that, what did I say? I was talking about holding my nuts. I was just a brother trying to keep my balance. Yeah. Want to go to CAR and smoke some dope? Man, y'all putting me in the Wayback Machine. Shit. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, once I figured out, oh, it's 2:12 a.m. Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. How y'all doing, man? How's Newark doing, Vincent? Cold as fuck? Yeah, man. 23:13 hours in Washington. Thank you, Giles. You on my 9:14 in the morning. Okay. We about to get at it. How you, Giles? How's life, man? How's politics? Y'all can't see. I don't know if you saw it, but a few flakes hit my carpet. I bet you, if I got hard up, I could just take the vacuum and just go through this goddamn floor. And I bet you I could get about an ounce out of my carpet. All right. Let me see. Let me bring up Reason. Where Reason at? There we go. Now I need a lighter. Where's my shit? Just had it. You know what? I'm going to keep my lighters in bags. I'm about to change the location of my lighters. Hold on. Okay, now. Where Reason at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Okay. There we go. Now it's open. Open. No. Yeah. I'll play around with this inappropriate hour things. Yeah, you step more in the activist role. Yeah, you can get a lot more done, bruh. As an activist, there's nothing wrong with you saying what the entire fuck. Oh, you like the bong? The bizzle? Yeah, man. I saw this piece in a head shop and I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta cop that. All right. This is the new inappropriate hour theme that I'm working on. And eventually I'm gonna have it to where you could hear where the sequencer at? I thought the mixer over here. I'm gonna have it where this is a prime example of one of these tracks that I basically called in over the phone. I got the idea for the inappropriate hour over the phone. And so I send myself messages. And oh, you just clown. You decided not to work at all. The inappropriate hour. Can y'all hear that? With Jeff Brown. With Jeff Brown. The inappropriate hour. That was me over the phone. I just call, like, I call my wife phone and I start beatboxing. I'm showing y'all exactly how it goes down. Let's see. Then I had this bass idea. Right? Yeah, now I start bringing in. Oh, you're hearing it exactly right, African dude. You're hearing it exactly right, because I used to. This is one of the tracks that I did to myself over the phone. Then when I got home, I put this down. Yes, it sounds like a cat going meow, right? Okay, that's because it's supposed to sound like this. The inappropriate hour with Jeff Brown. With Jeff Brown. The inappropriate hour with Jeff Brown. With Jeff Brown. The next one is Thursday. I do them every Thursday. But I've been so fucking busy, man. Thank you, Dan. I was trying to show y'all how the beats come about. Like what you hear now. This is what I heard in my head. Oh, put the claps. Oh, I put the funk light on, y'all. Oh. Somebody said this was giving them a seizure. Forgot who that was, man. It was funny as shit. Dude, you give me a seizure. Anyway. Okay, Ogre Kush by Willie Nelson. Where can I get that? Where can I find the show The Inappropriate Hour, Jeff? Tomorrow night at 10 o'clock LA time. It will be on dashradio.com/talk. But I'm telling you to wait. Yeah, the early Inappropriate Hour shows was dope. Yes. Well, we getting back to that. I'm about to reformat it, put different music on it. What? What's stuck in your head, man? This here? Yeah, it is kind of infectious. Oh yeah, there's a guitar. This is the part I was working on. Guitar, where we at? There we go. Let me EQ the guitar. And I'm gonna get high in just a minute, y'all. Y'all hear the difference? Fix that. a minute now. Here we go. There we go. Now we go. Let me see if you sound right. There we go. Okay. All right. We letting it stack up in the chat room. Good, good. All right. Yeah. To all my nephews and nieces, I love you to pieces. It's your Uncle Jeff. All right. Let's see what we got. Okay. Phone number, call in 310-773-3475. 773-3475. Put that down. I'm telling y'all to call in. My goddamn phone downstairs. So y'all chill out. Go get whatever it is you smoke. Invite people so we can get it started. All right? Okay. All right. Yeah. Be right back. Okay, and I'm back. I went downstairs that fast. Actually, no, my damn phone was right over here. On the table next to me. The monkey ass didn't even look up. That's what happens when you get old. Just dumbass shit. You do dumbass, out of nowhere ass. Just out of nowhere ass, dumbass shit. Now, let me know. Y'all hearing me good? How's it sounding now? All right. Okay. Phone line is open. 310-773-3475 is the number. Talk about whatever's on your mind. But let's see what we doing in here. Come on. Damn, Uncle Jeff. I stay in D.C. I love supporting you, but it's too late. Damn. All right, Trill, I get it, bro. You got to hey, man, you got to handle your business. In the words of the great Zoe Williams, handle your scandal like a vandal. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta go be responsible. Whatever you gotta do, man, handle it. You know, catch it on the other end. You know, this shit's on YouTube, bro. Just make sure you tell some folk. Okay, Gator going to the DMV for a few weeks. Well, stay safe, bro. It's cold, nigga. Just cold, just warm. Oh, this was everybody trying. Do I have Super Chat? Not yet. I don't have enough members. I got to get more people to join. Kerry Hilson will make a good background with the melody. Oh, I got somebody bad, bro. It's going to be funky. What do you think about Terry Crews beefing with DL? Okay, let me bring my guitar out. Okay. Well, I'm here with it. Just spring water tonight, y'all. It's time for me to start cleansing and get my monkey ass in shape. They say cold water bad for the vocal cords, but we gonna see because this shit, oh God, it's good. Okay. Terry Crews. The obvious is what I feel. First off, shout out to D.L. Hughley. Y'all know that's my man. I write for him. Known the nigga 32 years. Started out together. For all intents and purposes, I was supposed to make it before him. Right in there. Early to mid 90s was where my shit cracked hard. It didn't go. Like Superstar go. So, me and D, we've been cool that long. We ain't been tight that long. We just started getting down about 4 or 5 years ago. Seriously. But D don't bite his tongue. For whatever you do or don't like about D.L. Hughley, he's not any different. He ain't gonna act one way in front of you and another way. If he don't like you, he don't like you. I respect that. I'm not complimenting. If he's watching, I'm not complimenting you, you fucking asshole. I don't do that. However, Terry Crews missed his opportunity. He should have kept his mouth shut for a whole nother different reason. In my opinion. God damn, man. He should have kept his mouth shut because in my opinion, you don't get to come back from having your throat kicked in like that with regard to your manhood to me. And you especially don't get to come back and get Brody with the dude that didn't grab your balls in front of your wife. That's how I feel about it. And as far as him really doing something to DL, let me tell you something. DL ain't no punk. He don't roll with no punks. You know, I ain't no punk. The cats around him ain't no punk. Ain't nobody trying to. It's too late, bruh. It's over. In the words of John Cusack in Grosse Point Blank, if you haven't seen that movie, watch it. Brilliant. He's talking to a bully at a 10-year family reunion. Dude, do you think there's a me and you? Seriously, there is no me and you. It's over. It's over, bruh. That man felt your balls. You said me too. And now you getting treated like the rest of the ladies. Jeff, you're implying that there's no sexual assault on men. No, I'm not. This is not what I'm implying. This is what I'm saying. Terry Crews weighed everything he owned, his material possessions, against what he would normally do if someone were to grab him inappropriately, and he restrained himself. Something he wouldn't have done on Imperial and Crenshaw. Something he wouldn't have done at the Slauson Swap meet. Something he wouldn't have done in Lamert Park. Or maybe he would. My bad, he might. Let me again say, I can't speak for another man. But I don't even allow a male doctor to touch my balls. I get a female doctor. Ain't no dude just touching my balls. Proctology exam? I got a female doctor, man. They got smaller hands. I'm not fucking around with that. Because that's where I'm at with my particular manhood. And I'm telling you right now, the Creator is going to bless me. And if you watching this, and perhaps I may not know, maybe you dig what I'm doing, you want to call me in for a meeting, let me be real clear. I like women, and I love my wife, and I'm faithful. And if you try to sexually assault me ever, as long as there's breath in my body, one of us is going to have to stomp fuck out of the other one. I promise you that. I don't mean that no other way, because I don't play that. Now, dear women who may write in, email in, and if you like, ask UncleJeff@gmail.com or call in 310-773-3475 and explain to me how I'm wrong. Dear women who have been sexually assaulted, brutalized, beat up, raped, at that moment that you were being sexually violated, don't you wish you could turn into a 6'2", 245-pound man and stomp the fuck out of whoever did it? You should. You certainly should. So what's wrong with when being sexually assaulted and you are already a 6'2", 245-pound man stomping the fuck out of whoever do it? In this climate, I think he'd have been a hero. But he was not willing to gamble it. And that was his choice. Me, I look right at my wife and go, look, we ain't finna buy shit else, baby. Because I'm finna stomp this dude right here. You know? That's kind of where I'm at with that. You gotta let me know what that ogre kush is. Y'all stay warm and safe in the polar vortex. Absolutely. They got a name for it, Leo. Whitey done fucked this earth up. And still, you know what? We pay attention to assholes too much. The good people lose because they don't do what the shitty people do. You know what kind of verbiage should be in presidential debates? Oh, no, fuck that. You ought to be able to say that. You ought to be real. Orion Freeman says, what it is, y'all. GB, it's a warm front over by Chicago. 13 degrees. That's hilarious. Dope beat. Thank you. Do I have super chat? Don't have enough people yet. No topic, man. We just rolling through. But I promise you, next week starts a well-outlined show that you are certain to enjoy. Carrie Hilson would make a good background with the melody. Oh, I'm gonna get out, bro. I'm gonna get out. Okay. Sounds like are the phone lines open yet? Yes, sir. Again, 310-773-3475. 773-3475 is the phone number. Feel free to call in. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. Now. Change that typo. Copy. And there it is. There's the number. Okay. Looking at the stars, smoking a bowl. Terry Crews is trying to move up the Hollywood food chain by tap dancing. You know what? I can't say, man. Ain't no rules in this game. Last Mansion show was off the chain. You and RZA and Bobby. Yes, thank you, brother. Thank you. Looking at the stars, smoking a bowl to this shit. You think I should put this on my music to smoke by? To roll a telescope in this bitch. That's funny. I gotta finish watching the Mansions episode from last week. So far it's really good. It is. Peace and all of them are good. Wow. Peace to everyone just joining the chat. What's up, Unique? Yeah. Okay. Last week you said it was okay to cross promote, so this is my shameless plug. Of what, Anthony? I didn't see what you plugged. But a romantic comedy I wrote a couple years ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, DL is true. Yeah, he don't. I mean, we disagree on a few things, but what's funny is to watch as shit unfolds, how shit I told him 2-3 years ago is going down. This break is brought to you by the balls. You know, no shit. What do you enjoy more, Jeff? Being a writer, comedian, actor, or having your own platforms? What do I enjoy most? To be honest, Giraffeballz. This is the most fun I have, Brad. Besides making music. I love comedy. Don't get me wrong. I love comedy. But don't don't you okay, I'm gonna put that down in a second. Uh, um, okay, I'll play with that a bit. I love music so much, man, and I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna start selling more music. I like being able to pursue what I'm after, man. That I've kind of set my life up to where I can. The Creator's really blessed me with a supportive wife and family. And for this to be able to bless me to eat, it's a blessing, bro. And I pretty much dig it all. But I don't know if you were in here for it. But I'm going to go back through. And I'm going to mix it so that it sounds clearer and sharper. And I might even redo some of it and mix it down so you can hear it. I'm going to do a few tracks on my album like that. Because what I do is I'll call myself on another phone. And do the beat by mouth. And then I go back and I record the phone conversation into Reason, set it up to a metronome, to a click, and then just start replacing parts. So this right here, I was driving down the street yesterday, and I heard this in my head. So I called my wife's phone from the car and told her to just let me put this on her voicemail. So I put it on her voicemail, came home, and I put it all down, you know. This was the shit I heard in my head. That's my voice. Now, I was actually phasing it with my voice because I wanted it to sound like this. can't tell you what it's like. Sometimes it's maddening that I can hear shit in my head, but I can't play it because I'm not good enough to play what I hear. You know, anyway, I just enjoy being able to do whatever it is I'm gonna do, and making a way in my life with it. CJ was cracking. Happy Black Future Month. I don't pay attention to Black History Month because they don't. The Black history, first off, our history is far too rich to put in a month. Secondly, all I ever hear about is Dr. King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey. Never Mansa Musa. Never the Haitian Rebellion. Never Nat Turner. Never nothing about the indigenous free black people that were here already. So I don't have an affinity for Black History Month because it's incomplete and plagiarized. It's a funky skate song. Now, Now, I need to speed up the delay. Figure that out later, but I should definitely speed that delay up just a little bit. Lemon Tree Kush is the strain. Well, let's take a hit for that. Okay, God. Did you hear about the Democrat from Virginia dressed in blackface and standing next to someone dressed as a Klansman? Will he step down? I don't really care. Black people are not ready for politics because we ain't got our money right. Politics is a money game. Politics are whores. Okay? They whores. Okay? So you become a trick and the pimp. Because you got to pay them. And then you got to pimp them. You got to put them on that political track for you. We ain't got no money to get in the game. So we can't pay them to do shit. So it really doesn't matter. So I was going, let me get to Cory Booker right now. If Cory Booker don't come, all right, I'm already done with Kamala Harris because of her record. I don't know about Cory Booker. You know, I know he was probably thinking about doing his thing long before now. And you know, you got to play cards close to your vest and blah, 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 blah. If Cory Booker does not, while he is running, there's a white woman running that talks about reparations. Let me turn this down a little bit. How's the mix? And how's the mic? Rich, too thin, warm, dry. Yeah. Let me connect this to the board. Right about there. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about that. We need to get our money right. Cory Booker. Yes, that's what I was discussing. Cory Booker, if he don't come out his mouth right out the gate with what he plans to do specifically to help the direct descendants of slaves on this continent directly. If he ain't talking about that, he can keep it moving. Period. That probably need to be the name of the, I'd start my own political party. The Keep It Moving Party. This ain't gonna be the last time I use this funky ass bass. Yeah, that's some of my special recipe shit right there. That is 6 basses mixed together to make one. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I just made this today. So I didn't put this up on and I haven't mixed it yet. Aquarium Space. Wait till I throw on the funky ass mix. And then when I hear it broke down like this, it take my mind in other places. In other places. Uh-oh. Somebody calling from the 773.
Press 1
What's
to
up?
answer. Hang up to send call to voicemail.
Uh, hello? Uh, oops. Uh, okay. Thank you, love. Mrs. Brown is watching the show. Hey, baby, thank you for that note. Is that better? Let me see. Bring it down a little bit. Oh, person who called, call back. My dumb ass. I messed the thing up. Somebody just called in. Call back. I will figure it out. Because I was supposed to do something else. So, call back in. Let's see. What kind of board is that, Jeff? Well, okay. This is an Akai MPK 61. This right here is a Novation Ultra Nova. There's a Nord rack right there. And then Reason, Logic, and a host of other plugins. Hold on.
Press 1 to answer. Hang up to send call.
Welcome to Giraffeballz. Who this?
What up, what up? This is Anti-Coon. What up, OG?
Anti-Coon. What is cracking, brother? How are you?
I'm blessed, man. How you living?
I'm all right, bro. I cannot complain. Thank you so much for calling. What's on your mind?
Man, I was calling, man. It's a whole bunch of shit. The Kamala Harris, I know we're going to skip on that, but I kind of wanted to get your input on what you think about the Killer Mike Trigger Happy series or whatever.
I absolutely love it. Man. I'm a huge fan of Killer Mike. I can't wait to meet that brother and would be honored. Mike, if you know somebody, if somebody know Mike's people, tell them to get at me. I'd love to do some music with my man.
Well, see, I did a song with I don't know if you know, like they got Dungeon Family Generations or whatever. I did a song with Slim Cuddy Calhoun.
No, what?
Yeah, I got a joint with him and Young Bleed. We had did a joint together or whatever. But
okay, slow down,
man,
slow down. Who? Is it signed? Are you signed to somebody?
Nah, man, I'm doing my own thing.
Okay.
Man,
Okay. Where is that track?
The song is, I actually do got it on YouTube. I'm actually like, man, OG, I'm 33.
Yeah.
I'm a motherfucking 80s baby. I'm going to pop the trunk and I'm going to get to the gas station and make 300 in a day.
Okay.
I don't fuck with the digital shit. Like, I want to touch my people. You know what I'm saying? I want to shake hands. I want to give you a hug. I want
You know what?
Put that motherfucker in.
Bruh, you don't understand. We about to chop it up on something. That's why I took you back there. This is how the creator gets down. What you telling me is that you are still going hand to hand with CDs with your people, right?
Yeah.
Brother, please understand. You must not ever stop that. You must find all the CD duplicate. What, bruh? This is prophecy. Listen to me. We need to be ensconced in 32-bit technology. The technology that is below the technology. The fact that you can press CDs and that they are no longer considered of regular use, bruh, that's a form of anonymity. That's digital anonymity. You feel me? Because
what's that? Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
If you If you need to put some instructions, if you can get somewhere away from everything but a microphone going into a digital recorder that is a CD player, you can record a digital message on a CD and go, look, brothers, I'm stuck over here in some hostile territory. Here's the layout, longitude, latitude. Bruh, you can drop that CD in something and get it mailed or hand to hand to somebody. That person can play that CD, and if they are nowhere near a listening device, the two of you have just communicated electronically on the low. Does that make sense?
Hell yeah, that's some gangster shit. That's what, and you know what? Just unconscious, just subconsciously, I already know where you was going because that's the type of nigga I am. I don't. Everything that's taught, 98% of the opinion, I'm the 2. I can't go with the 98. Like,
My
if
man.
it's 98, if I feel it, then I'm like, nah. If 9 people are standing in the line and 8 people agree with it, I'm like, wait a minute, they on some bullshit.
Brother.
Because I know how people is taught, man. They taught. I'm like, think for yourself. Zoe said that shit. He was like, man, until you think for yourself, you're not a man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm 100%, 150, if whatever it is, that's what I am. You feel me? So that's why I love y'all brothers, man. Y'all niggas is killing shit, and that's all I listen to. I stopped listening to music when I heard y'all. I make music. I listen to me,
brother.
But I listen to y'all,
brother. Wow, man. We have got to chop it up outside of here, man. I'm gonna put my email up. I want you to send me some of your music. If you serious about staying underground, let me know, because if your music is like you talking to me and this is how you get down over wax, so to speak, bruh, I would be more than happy, especially since you independent, to play your music on Dash Radio. If that's what you, bruh, send it to me. See, here is the true power in communication. Brother, I don't want a dime from you, because I look at knowledge like this. Some people look at knowledge where it's like $1. And we gonna chop it up for a minute, bro. I don't kick my phone people off. Some people look at knowledge like it's $1. Like if I give it to you, now I don't have it. I have less. You owe me. I want interest on it. I don't. I look at knowledge like this. You got a candle. Your candle is lit. My candle is out. When you light my candle, it just got brighter in here.
Right.
So with me not wanting nothing from you and taking your music to play in my format on Dash Radio, bruh, 1 + 1 equals millions of people, ears that can hear your get down. If that's what, and I'm down with it, bro. All I'm saying is it got to be funky and it's got to be conscious.
Yeah, man. I make niggas, man. I didn't have people heard my song 30 times and then caught something new.
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying?
Bruh, that's dope.
That's how I think.
Well, then send me some shit, bruh. I'm gonna put my shit up here. That's done. Bruh. Listen to me. Listen to the words coming out of my face. Next Thursday, I'm gonna premiere your shit. You send me some hot shit, I'm gonna premiere it next Thursday. Or if you want, I'll premiere it tomorrow night on Giraffeballz tomorrow night.
Okay, for sure. I'm about to fill up your inbox. I got you.
Yes, sir. All right, that's done. So, come on, bro. Come on. I'm your uncle. I owe you. You don't owe me, because you 30-something, I'm 50-something, and me and my non-activity, not being here at 30-something like Dr. King was, is why you are where you are. Because if I was this bad a motherfucker in my 30s, shit would have been different. I owe you. That's what's up. And more elders should come at y'all like that.
That's real, man. OG, I love you, man. I thank you so much
Yes,
for
sir.
just the opportunity. But what I do want to just let you know is you don't owe me nothing, man. I owe it to the kids and the people behind me, because actually y'all the ones that left the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? So we owe the younger ones, because I work with these kids, man, and it's just they destined for failure, dog. And I just enlighten them. Like, I don't even talk about nothing unless it's conscious, just because I gotta take them away from the shit they own.
Yeah.
Just for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just for a second. Let me just, motherfucker come up to me. I'm from Kansas City. What's up? What you think about the cheese, man? I'm like, look, man, and then I break the whole spiel down, nigga. I don't fuck with that shit at all, not a little bit. I'm done with it, and I break it down to why. And then they come in, and they motherfucking hat done changed. They don't even wear the hat no more. And that's the thing I be on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about no money. It ain't about no exposure. It's about the platform and actually breaking bread with the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm on, man. My wife understand everything. My wife is white and Mexican, and she gives reparations to her customers now. Like, that's what type of shit I'm on.
Okay, let me explain something to you about have you ever heard me break down the 3 classifications of white people?
Nah, I haven't, and I listen a lot, but
okay.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let me give it to you. Let me give it to you right now.
Okay.
There are the 3 classifications I have for them are, and then I'm gonna do the 3 niggas. Friends and family. These are people who have proven themselves worthy to die for, because they would die for you. These are the same white people, which is why I cannot get down with the concept that all white people are evil and all white people, that's bullshit. Because if that were the case, where would Harriet Tubman have run to when she ran away? She ran and took them slaves to stay with white people. White people who, when they were caught with those black people, hung in the same trees. So that's friends and family. Next are varying degrees of white folks. These people feel about you like this. Wow, that is some bullshit you going through, and I really want to help. The next category is, wow, that is some bullshit you going through. Man, that's some bullshit you're going through.
Right.
Okay. You go from there to, well, you're in the bullshit, but you've been out of slavery for 400 years. So a little bit of that's your fault. To, if you don't get yours, then too fucking bad, because of everything we've already given you. You need to get over that shit. That comes all the way up to Whitey. Here's Whitey. Whitey is Flint water. Whitey is the Tuskegee experiment. Whitey is the atomic bomb. Whitey is 9/11. Whitey is the power elite. So when I can make that temperature difference in white people, I find people foolish when they and I only give you that so that if you encounter as you go where you going, because it's gonna be niggas that's gonna run you out on the carpet about the fact that your wife ain't black. How black can you be? You gonna get that bullshit. So you need to, the nice way to put it is to give them that thermometer. So go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead, as you were saying.
Nah, No. That's real. I understand that, and you know what? I'm already prepared for it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I got two Puerto Rican and black daughters,
Mm-hmm.
not by my wife. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
it don't change me. People change when they're around me. That's the difference. I'm not that nigga that I'm not that nigga that, oh, okay, well, he got this and that. Everything around me changed because of me. I don't change because of shit that's around me, and that's the difference. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I mean, it's all good, and I see the discussions. I watch them all. I listen to them all. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But at the end of the day, I watch weak niggas. I watch weak black men get with white women, and then they start to talk like, you know what I'm saying? What I got a homie, you know what I mean? And he, he got a white wife, and he do his thing, They stay in the city. He's like, nah, we staying in the city. We on that anti-gentrification shit in Kansas City, just a group of us. And we in here trying to, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
stay what we own. And
Right.
and his kids are black. You feel me? Because that's how he raised them. It ain't gonna be no culture shock over here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just about, like, I demand I assert my dominance and I demand my respect. So I don't worry about the people talking like that to me, because then I'll check the resource on who talking about me. I ain't worried about that shit.
My man.
I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about
You know
that.
what, brother? I say this because you know how you watch like The Matrix and other futuristic movies where society has broken down and or changed, and there are councils in areas. When this shit hits the fan, brother, you will be amongst the wise council in your area who will look to wiser counsel, who will more than likely be cats like me. And I'm going to tell you why, and I'm not blowing my horn. This is what's up. I am the last generation before crack. I am the last generation of being in the house before the streetlights come on.
Right.
So that is that's gonna become priceless in a minute, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna really go bananas. And I'm seeing my man Gator. He's saying, damn, KC going through gentrification too. Brother, let me tell you what I think is going to happen all over. The gentrification you are fighting against, what's going to happen is this. In cities, and I don't know, you tell me if this is going on in Kansas City. The near downtown and the really nice areas, the prime areas to be in, are being built up like a motherfucker. Is that what's going on there?
You goddamn right.
Okay.
It's $1 million houses in the hood now.
Yes, sir. Now, here's what's happening, brother. There is no accident that all these jobs left this country. That's not an accident. We went from an industrial age into an information age, and not everybody followed us. Those that got left behind, those who were mechanical in nature, the way they made their living, those steel workers, iron workers, car manufacturers, those people got left behind in the industrial age, just like the tools they used. They were replaced by robots, except we don't know what the fuck to do with the rest of these people. So what we're going to do is slowly get rid of the shit that sustains them until we have plenty of money to do it, but fuck them. We're going to get rid of the stuff that sustains them until they become savages. And we're going to make these towers, these beautiful, booming places, guarded, almost like in RoboCop. where inside the cities, bro, they're gonna be palaces. All the best shit, fresh vegetables, all the great shit will be inside these cities. Outside, nigga, beyond the fucking Thunderdome, everywhere. That's what's going down. And I mean, this gentrification you are talking about is going on in every major city. If it ain't going on in your city, then they don't give a fuck about your city. Your city is going to turn into no man's land. I really believe that.
That's real.
If somebody can tell me where that don't make sense.
Nah, they ain't, if they say it, they tripping. They ain't been where you talking about.
Right. Bruh, I'm telling you, I done been all over this country. And in the words of D.L. Hughley, you can take New York, L.A., Chicago, and Miami and throw a tarp over the rest of this motherfucker in San Francisco. Because ain't shit going on, or not enough. Maybe Dallas. But the rest of it, bruh, is turning into no man's land on purpose. On purpose.
Yeah, I feel you. I done lived in every time zone.
Yeah, man. And people need to know and get out and learn. And absolutely experience shit, bruh. I really do, man. I need you to do this for me, bruh. Oh, no. Was there something else on your mind?
Oh, nah. We didn't get to rap about the Killer Mike. I don't want to take all the time or none of that. I just wanted to break bread with you because I chat with you a little bit on the thing, but I ain't get to.
Okay, bro. You sure?
Like,
all right, man. Because okay, well then I will hit up Killer Mike then, and I'm gonna kick you the fuck off my phone, and then I'm just gonna chop up Killer Mike here. But go back in the chat, brother. Please go back in the chat. Find my email. It is jeffbreezemusic@gmail.com. Hit me, man.
Okay.
Hit me with your shit. For real.
Okay, for sure. I got you. Hey, thank you, OG, man. Love y'all. Peace to the
Love
chat
back
room.
to you, man.
One love.
Keep them strong.
All right, G.
All right. Peace. That's a good brother right there, man. I love it when I hear young brothers like that, man. That give me hope for the future. And I'm not big into hope. Hope is for shitty planners. Expound on Moreno Valley, stay woke. They are pushing blacks out the city. San Francisco is less than 5% black now. Look at Moreno Valley. What do you mean by that? Anytime anyone asks me about the game, the score, I say the water polo championship. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Okay, Jeff, for real, I didn't know you could do that. What? Do what? Let me know, Gator, what you didn't know I could do. Please write that down. I still bang CDs. How I get one? Oh, your man? Yeah. He gonna put his shit up here, man. He's gonna hit me in the box when he emails me at jeffbreezemusic@gmail.com. Here, let me put this up. Okay. Oh, you didn't know that about CDs? Sure, man. I think black people should be fully invested in CDs. Fully. I think we should buy up as much as many pressers, as many uh, uh, players, as many developers. I think we should get in contact with people who make them. If not, we should make them ourselves. We should make CD. Why do we not take over the CD game? It's still a game out there. I really believe that. And 32-bit tech, there's nothing wrong with 32-bit technology. Think about what you could do 10 years ago online. That was horrible. That was brilliant. We should be 10 years back. Getting it. What's priceless is seeing the first man land on the moon in real time. I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure I believe the moon landing. There's too much shit that I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, back in the late 80s, they moved a segment of black people from South Central LA. They sold it as a black suburb to get their property at local. Oh, bruh, stay woke. No, I'm gonna beat you one with that. About I'm gonna beat you one about Moreno Valley. Moreno Valley is full of what society considers riffraff. But the right brothers, the right people could get out there and lead them people. Here's what I saw with my own eyes happen in Moreno Valley. Back when I was a young whipper, my dumb ass stayed in traffic court. Speeding, expired tags, failure to appear, all that dumb shit. Stayed in court. The mid 80s till when did I stop fucking up in the street? About 2000? Oh, just fucking up. All kind of that shit. Anyway, street racing, just dumb. I was in traffic court. And no. I got picked up for a failure to appear warrant. So, over the weekend. So, you were in for the weekend. So, I was in the tank. I spent the night. Had to wait till Monday. See the judge. So, we get in there. And, these dudes, they breaking it down. You owe $1,500 or, 4 months in the county. Hey, I got more time than I got money. And letting them just lock them out. I'm like, wow. Okay, I'm glad you're good with it. 3 hots in a cot. Get up in here and get my push-ups right. Okay. You know you can do push-ups at the house. Anyway, I'm in there, and this dude comes up, and I had a call. I take this.
Press 1 to answer. Hang up to send.
Welcome to Giraffeballz. Who this?
Hey, Brian, it's Giles from Ridgefield.
Giles! What's going on, brother?
I can't call it, man. How you doing?
I'm well, sir. Good to hear your voice.
Thank you, man. Likewise. Listen, you had a couple things going on with that last caller, man, that I'm kind of interested in talking about, as well as something you mentioned earlier.
Okay.
I'll get right into it, man. So that one new presidential candidate that mentioned reparations.
Yes. It's a lady.
Don't fall for that Don't fall for that bullshit.
What's up?
Don't fall for that bullshit.
This just in.
First of all, nobody is going to get legislation passed giving black folks anything. You and I both know that.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why, when you look at the 535 members of the House and the 100 members of the Senate, ain't enough black folks in there to pass no legislation like that.
Wow.
The second piece of that, calculated in today's money, reparations owed to us from 1865 is in excess of $6 trillion.
What?
Yes. It's in excess of $6 trillion. Think about that.
God.
Even if there were enough sympathetic congressmen in Congress, do you really believe that they are going to authorize legislation to give us 12% of its population? They're going to give us $6 trillion.
Exactly. They ain't never paying that bill.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that it shouldn't happen, because the United States has a debt to black people on the books, on paper, that you're supposed to have gotten 40 acres and a mule. And that 40 acres and a mule owed to the 12% of the United States population is in excess of $6 trillion.
Well, here's where I'm thinking, brother. Is damn, I've always said this. Without black people, the earth is uncool.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. I was just sitting in the superintendent's office of the school that my sons go to.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked him square in his face, man, with all four of my eyes. And I told him, I said, the coolest thing on earth is to be a black man.
Oh, yes, sir.
And you should have seen the look come over his face. It was a look, one, of, I can't believe he just said that to me. Two, I can't relate, so I can't respond.
Damn. Oh, no, bro. He can relate. He just relates through the fence. He can relate.
He can't relate.
Brother.
He can't relate.
Come on, Giles.
He can't relate. Think about it. Think about it like this right here. He can't relate for the simple fact that he can't walk like us. He can't put a pair of jeans, tennis shoes, and a T-shirt together to look like us. He can't get up and go downstairs into his kitchen and put a meal together like us. He can't talk like us. He can't look at his wife and give his wife the same feeling that you and I give our wife, or could give his wife. He can't relate.
Well, brother, that's where we disagree. I think he can't do none of that shit, and that's exactly where he relates from. A place of envy, a place of hatred, a place of fear. So when you were bold enough to step up and say, I'm all that shit you afraid of, and all that shit you wish you were, that's the look. that you got. Like this dude here.
That is correct.
That's what I'm saying. We agreeing just from different sides of the horse. I'm saying that he definitely relates, but he relates through the fence. He's the nerd that never gets the girl times a million when he look at you.
You know, I'm gonna tell you an analogy of a friend of mine, man, that's at the Sergeant Major's Academy right now. He said that Trump is in the bar buying drinks. Obama's going home with him.
Right. And we know them dudes, man. And I used to watch them. I used to watch them, man. There's always, man, even when I was I didn't realize it until I got in the Marine Corps, Giles. Let me break this down, man. The one thing that I have always wanted to be was cool. Like I was, them naturally cool ass brothers that just, they just cool. They cool to hang around. They got a cool ass aura. I was just always this nerdy, quirky, goofy dude that happened to have two very good looking parents.
Right.
So I always knew my place in the food chain of alpha males. That I was an alpha male, but not necessarily an alpha male lion. Maybe an alpha male wolf or jaguar. Because I was always different. But when I got in the Marines, and I saw how absolutely swagless most of these white dudes were. Oh my God, dude, it was like I was a pimp. And it was just that I was raised in Chicago around overtly masculine black males, alpha males, dudes that whether they had $1 million in the bank or owed 500,000, you wasn't finna treat them no kind of way, man, but respectful. And they treated their ladies respectful, and they dressed respectful, and they spoke respectful to their elders. That's all I knew. So when I came around these dudes with this masculine shit, while they was on this demure, snippy, backbiting, disingenuine, I was like, hey, man, I must stick out like a sore thumb to you and around you and your lady. I see why your lady look at me like this. Because of how she got to look at you. So I know you getting that up there where you at.
You know I am. And then smelling good on top of that?
Right. Are you in that Arctic, are you in the Arctic?
No. Nope. But no, that shot right past us.
Man.
Shot right past us.
So what's the temperature where you are?
I think we had a high of about 55 a day and a low of 41.
Oh, okay. Y'all good. Good. Whew.
Yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty decent out here. Sun was out, no clouds in the sky.
Cool.
Yeah. But the second point I wanted to get to was your man speaking on gentrification. And we already know that gentrification is an issue countrywide. But here's something that I had proposed to some friends of mine that are economically sound, financially straight. I said, why don't we get together, form a development group, and let's go see if we can gentrify some white areas.
Right.
And see how that's received. Let's go gentrify some white areas and bring black people to those areas. Let's take an area, I don't know what the white areas are where you live, but out here where I live, you have Portland, Lake Oswego, Beaverton. Let's go to an area like Lake Oswego where the prominent white folks are living. The elite of Portland live in Lake Oswego. Let's go out there and let's gentrify their area and make it welcoming to black people.
Well, here's my issue with that. It's almost like, you play chess?
Absolutely.
Okay. let's call our thinking the king and our financial and social power the queen. You know how it's a general mistake, and the stronger the player is, the more you pay when you bring your queen out early.
That's correct.
And if you bring your queen out early and over into hostile territory where she can be surrounded simply by somebody moving a pawn forward.
Mm-hmm. I taught my son that lesson today on the chessboard.
Yes. To go with the intent of gentrifying white areas with your black money is just that.
And that's my whole point.
Yeah.
Them white folk ain't gonna let that happen.
No. Well, one, they not gonna let it happen. Yeah. Because you're gonna have to deal with them. And they one of two things, of three things are going to happen. One, you're gonna get a flat out fucking no.
That's correct.
Two, you're gonna get a maybe or a yes, either of which is designed to drain your paper.
That's correct.
Or three, you're gonna get a yes from good-meaning people. You gonna move in and go the fuck out of business because ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. That's how they don't get that, bruh. Giles, me and you right now, I'm sure you got an auntie, a mama, a grandmama, somebody that's got a bomb-ass barbecue chicken recipe.
No doubt.
I got one. If we put our families together and said, you take your recipe, I'm going to take mine, and we going to open up Giles and Jeff's Korean barbecue chicken and put that restaurant in Koreatown, killing every chicken wing spot on the block. We out of business in 3 months because they don't care how we taste. All they're going to do is maybe come in there, buy some wings up, go in a laboratory, figure out our formula, and start making it.
I don't think we'd make it 3 months.
Because they just not going to fuck with you. They're not going to fuck with you.
That's right. I was just having a conversation with my lady today, and because I was having a conversation with one of my lodge brothers, and I was saying that there is no reason that we can't create our own economy within ourselves, within the folds of our lodge. We can't create our own economy to take care of our lodge members, to where each and every one of us, no matter what our age is, we can generate enough income through a foundation that we create that each and every one of our members can be retired in a 3 to 5 year time span. Wow. However, right? And so when we got to talking about that, I started talking about how you have various cultures, like the Asian culture, the Hispanic culture, the Jewish culture, how they stay in one house, right? They pool their resources.
Yes. Bring
it all into one house, right? So you don't have one Asian or one Jew or one Hispanic on his own making $75,000 a year. You have 6, 7, 8, 10 people in one house making that kind of money. So 75,000 times 10 people in one house is a $750,000 income to one house. Figure if they pool that resource together, bought land, developed it, put a house on it, and now they're all staying together. Right? Bro. And my lady brought up an interesting point. She says, but when you go into the black community, nobody's doing that, because you have Asians selling black hair care products. You have a Middle Easterner selling you gas and beer and zigzags, and you have Asian people cleaning your clothes. There's nobody in the black community with a dry cleaner. There's nobody in the black community with a gas station. There's nobody in the black community selling black beauty or skin or hair care products. Nobody.
Well, it's all, and you know what, brother? And I really do, man. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna kick you the fuck off my phone because it's getting close to me getting out of here. But I sadly say, bro, I don't know if it's almost too late. What I think should have happened, and what has to happen, is we need to learn the value of what it is that we have as people. And I'm talking about, we're gonna have to pull the emergency brake on this motherfucker, which is
I agree.
this Sunday, brother, what would they do if there was a kickoff and the brother on the other end caught the ball and they ran full speed at one another, got right to where they were all about to meet, stopped, dropped the ball, gave each other dap and hugs and love, took their helmets off, bowed to the stadium, got in their expensive cars, and drove the fuck off?
You want an answer to that question?
Yeah, give me a guess.
It will be the same as the Mulford Act. You know what that is, right?
No.
The Mulford Act is when the Black Panthers went to Sacramento and stormed the steps of the California State Capitol, armed with shotguns, pistols, rifles. And their stance was, if white people can carry weapons and it's their constitutional right, it applies to us too. The Mulford Act in California was the fastest drawn legislation prohibiting the open carry of weapons because of the Black Panthers showing at the state capitol open carrying in their constitutional right. The Mulford Act was drafted, debated, and kicked into law inside of 2 months because of Huey Newton and his people showed up to the Capitol. So I say that to say this. If a black special teams receiver were to receive the ball and run to the special teams defender who's trying to stop him, and they both stopped at the meetup point, dapped each other up, took off their helmets, put the ball down and walked off the field, there would be rules and regulations implemented in the NFL to do everything but ban black people from playing the game or being present on the field. Because they know, like Bear Bryant had to say back in the late 50s, early 60s.
No. I don't think you.
Some black people.
I don't think you understand what I'm getting at. What if those brothers leaving was a signal that in silent meeting, all the brothers in solidarity left the NFL, went and found Ice Cube, went and found each other, all potted up their millions, took what they had, and said, we're going to keep this. And what if, when the team owners came after them, Oprah, Michael Jordan, the cast that's already billionaire, the black people you don't know that were billionaires came to their legal defense financially in order for these brothers to keep their money and us start our own shit. It ain't. See, and I know it's utopian, brother. I know it's utopian.
No. I wouldn't even say utopian because it's very doable. It's very doable, and we're seeing that right now with Cube in his 3-on-3 league. We're seeing that now with Ricky Williams in his 7-on-7 league, right?
Yes.
Ice Cube and LL Cool J just got together and bought 22 networks. So it's doable. What you have to get the brothers that you're speaking of,
right,
is to understand you don't need their paycheck. You don't need it. You can go over here and do what you got to do, football-wise, basketball-wise, or whatever sport that we as black people dominate. You don't need the NFL's check. You don't need the NBA's check. You can come over here and draw the exact same amount of money under something that's owned by somebody that looks like you. You can do the same thing. But the problem is conditioning. The problem is no matter how much we say it or preach it or even try not to believe it, you got people in the league right now, and Ray Lewis's punk ass is evidence of this. White man, they think that the white man's ice is a little bit colder, and it's not. It's not. I can go downstairs in my house right now and fill up my cup full of ice, and it's going to be equally as cold as the white man that lives across the street from me.
Right, absolutely.
How do you convince those brothers? How do you convince a Dak Prescott or a Mahomes or Marshawn Lynch? Or, well, I'm not going to say Marshawn Lynch.
No, you got to take Brother Marshawn out of that.
That's
beast mode is a beast, man. I love that brother.
That's a different level. And I apologize for even bringing his name up. But how do you convince a black player in the NFL or the NBA that your ice is equally as cold as theirs, and you have the resources to get done what needs to be done? Because if you took every black player out of the NBA and moved them into something else, like what we saw back in the 70s, the ABA, put black men back into something like that. Or black men get out and start something like that, where brothers are coming that are in college doing a one and done, or they're doing 3 years, or they're graduating, and you have all of these teams that are looking to recruit them to come to play for them. You have LA, Philly, Charlotte, Houston. You know, pick a team out of the 32 in the NBA, and they all and the top of the class. The Zion Williamson says, "No, I'm not gonna go play in the NBA. I'm gonna go over here and ball in cubes 3-on-3, or I'm gonna go overseas and ball with what's my man's name? Ball.
With Ball.
I'm gonna go
ball with Ball.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ball with Ball. I'm going to do that.
Sure, and then what? To add to that, to magnetize themselves. First, college superstars. Yeah, man, I'm not going to anywhere other than an HBCU.
That's right.
That's
right. What would have happened? What would have happened to Zion Williams? What would have happened to Zion Williamson went to Howard?
Right.
Or Morehouse, or Tuskegee.
Exactly.
Or Texas Southern University.
Right. And those schools entirely changed their curriculums to that of true black history. How to own businesses, how to start the business schools. They become schools to not just make really, really good employees.
I agree with you about 98.9%. Let me add this 1.1 to it. Those people that are going to go to those schools, the LeBron James, the Zion Williamsons, and everybody else that can make the difference we're talking about, they say we go to the HBCU. We go and we get this. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is those that don't believe in that and what you're talking about, you have to be able to convince those brothers that the HBCU is equally as good as the Div 1.
I'm gonna pick. I know where you're going, bro. I hate to cut you off, but I'm gonna take you even further. Not only it's not enough for him to be convinced that it's better. As a matter of fact, I think I think, yeah, I'm gonna do this like this, man. Bruh, I'm gonna spring off the show because I gotta end that one with how I actually we are approaching agreement from different sides of the same horse. Please, Brother Giles, if you get a chance, call me back tomorrow night. If you up, cause I gotta cut this one. It's 12:55. So
yeah, no doubt,
but
no
man,
doubt, no doubt.
always good hearing from you, man. But for right now,
Likewise, man.
get the fuck off my phone.
Well,
Now, here is why the athletes mustn't be convinced that HBCUs are better. Because from a financial standpoint right now, they're not. They should be convinced that because these are not your people, it doesn't matter that it's better. That you need to be with your people to be healed of the social bullshit you were in. You need to be with your people who give a fuck about you. You need to be with your people who are going to see to it that you get paid in college while they oversee your life and put some of that college money away for you in an escrow until you go to the Black Professional League, where a percentage of your money will be untouchable until 1 year after you retire, with the exception of an emergency fund that will be left there for you. The rest of the money will be contingent upon you passing finance courses. That money will be waiting on you, bruh, till you get your mind right. And if you don't, it will sit and collect interest until your next of kin can pass the same test. Now, because that money got locked up once, that means that half of that money is subject to a financial advisor. With regard to checking out what you're going to use it on as feasible. It would be better that way. If we really loved ourselves, all that shit's possible. And I call for a divorce from this system and from white people, from whitey. From whitey, fuck whitey. But white folks, I'll deal with them. Yeah. I think there should still be an NBA. I think it should be mostly white folks. And black folks should have their own shit. Wow. 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes to go. I really wanted to I wanted to take that last call. But caller, I'm gonna have you call in tomorrow night. Call in tomorrow night. I really enjoyed this, man. This one blew by, huh? Yeah, Detail, get you some weed for tomorrow night, man. That's the new Inappropriate Hour theme. I'm formatting the Inappropriate Hour. It's gonna come back strong and funky. I'm reformatting this show, as you see. to something that really works on a different level. Because I am definitely looking forward to rolling into the future with this and making something of Giraffeballz that we can all be proud of. Something that I can really make this, like, especially once I get it where it's going. You first Clubhouse members, man, I really appreciate y'all for coming up in here with me, man. And it's always a pleasure. I dig this show. I dig y'all. And I'm going to be back tomorrow night. Till then, you in the Midwest, I'm praying for you. Stay warm. Smoke up. I love y'all. Yeah, thanks, Frank White. You got to get in here, man. It's 11 to 1. All right, y'all. Peace. Show's over. I'm just doing some technical shit. I could do this shit off air. You wouldn't learn. So I'm just gonna show you how I'm gonna cut some shit together. So you let this one, this is B-roll. I'm gonna have credits. And you'll see how it makes sense. All right, this is just an after class if you're in here, because I'm just not going to stop running this tape to just, or running this video rather. Yeah, fuck it. Running this tape to record into the Mevo and not let you see it. This is post-production work I'm doing right now. It's beautiful, man. I need to be out of the shot, though. You know what, dumbass? You don't even really need to do that. You can always lay the music in later. You fucking idiot. All right. I know what to do. Music. Stupid. Just lay the music in later. Trying to get a few seconds of that. This in Hollywood is what is known as dressing a set. That's real cute. That's always in the fucking shot. You don't need this anymore. Your mother. Man, thank y'all for watching this shit. I'm really just not wanting to turn this feed off. Let me see. Shit. Shit. Do I like that? Yeah. Oh yeah, brother, call in tomorrow night, man. Try tomorrow night. Cause as soon as I'm done with this, I'm done. Okay, we get that, we get that, we get that. Let's see how that looks with the lights out. Do that in. So that's not disingenuine action. Nice little set. Shit. Can y'all see me? How did this look, y'all? As a set, honestly. I kind of digs this freaky thing, man. Okay. From now, y'all, I think this gonna be it. Let me see. What happens when we turn the funk light off? Yeah, what it be look like with the funk light off? That's not bad. Oh, baby. Oh, I'm done. I'm just working on what the shot looks like. Thank you. You want to come say, turn the exposure up of your camera by half a setting. All right, let me try that. Now it's on autopilot. See, I don't want it doing that shit. I didn't tell it to do none of this shit. Okay, you're pissing me off, Meeble. Knock it the fuck off. This is the shot I want. Okay. See, I don't want to do that shit. Why are you doing that? All right, y'all. Unfortunately, now I gotta stop because the damn thing acts stupid.